guys, it's me again, Donna Blaze. Today I'm gonna have a short vlog because I feel like it's such a lovely day, to share some epiphanies. So my vlog today is about, have you experienced being dominated by somebody or someone you used to love, or someone who loves you, or someone you respect? A boss, a parent, probably a lover or a husband. Because see, a lot of my vlogs are from my experiences, especially my traumas in life, and I just don't share my trauma, I also share how I overcame everything. Because I feel like if I share my story, then it's gonna be useful for somebody out there. A lot of my past experiences really taught me about other people, like behaviors of other people. For example, that particular ex-boyfriend of mine when I was in the university who wanted to dominate me. He thought that if he can pin me down, then I will be in his life because that means he's got power over me. Unfortunately, he doesn't know that I'm a seed, and if you put me down under the soil, I grow. I think he underestimated me. So there are two of these men who actually thought that I'm the kind of woman who can be dominated, then I will be their slave. Like that ex-boyfriend of mine who broke up with me a week before my licensure examination in dentistry. Now I realize that he did that to me because he was 4 years younger than me, and so that means he was a dentistry student before, and I feel like for him being a man means that he's gonna be a provider. But if I become a dentist first, then he doesn't feel powerful, right? So that means if I don't pass the licensure exam, that means I'm gonna be maybe 1 year, 2 years behind, so I will not be very successful. It's like he's very threatened that I will be successful first. That's why he broke up with me, and he knew that it's gonna break my heart. I know that now there's a realization that that's not a good thing to do to somebody you love. Of course, if you love somebody, you need to help them become successful, right? If he thinks that he's more powerful than me, that means I have no choice but to be in his life forever. So they try to exert their being powerful, right? Physically powerful. Fortunately for me, I said no, get out of my life. Anyhow, my bottom line is, these two men who tried to point out to me that I am not powerful enough taught me about not only about who I am, but who are other people. What's their role in your life? Even if they gave you pain, right? They've taught you something about yourself. And now that I'm older and wiser, I teach my daughter and my son also to have boundaries. Like, you need to tell the other person, whether a loved one, a stranger, or a friend, what are your boundaries? Because other people have none, and they will try and try. Even those who are close to us, they will try to undermine, or they will try to threaten your boundary. Experienced this with my uncle before, and so you have to really train your kids to say no, to say no, I'm not comfortable, and to be opinionated about how they feel. The first time I heard a child psychologist said, don't force your kids to hug or kiss a relative. Yes, a relative. I could not resonate with that. But because of my experience with that uncle of mine, I said, yeah, the best thing I can teach my kids is to respect their boundaries, and they should have boundaries if they don't feel comfortable with someone. Like if you meet a stranger, even if they're relatives, then if they don't feel like hugging or kissing, then you need to respect their boundaries. You need to respect that they don't feel like it. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're being too strict with them. It's like you're teaching your kids to have an intuition.